Good morning. May I have your attention, please? The 2021 Korean Corporate Global IR will start in a moment. Before we get started, I would like to mention that the organizer, joint arranger, issuers, and media sponsor extend their warm welcome for your participation this morning. The global economy has been facing continuous uncertainties, let alone United States. Areas of concern include continued deflationary pressures in Europe and rising corporate debt in Asian and Latin American countries. The coronavirus pandemic gave a great impact on the global economy. To tackle the outbreak, many countries have released record high amounts of fiscal stimulus, pushing public debt ratios to an unbelievable levels. Meanwhile, long-term growth prospects are dreadful. For many countries, a new concept of low growth and low inflation will probably become more normal. So there is a question whether we need a booster shot for the economy. Major concerns such as 1. The market implication of escalating US-China tensions. 2. Growing uncertainty of world economy and the direction of the United States interest rate. Thirdly, the impact of the coronavirus pandemic on the global economy are critical issues in the current market, and how these issues could impact developing countries' bond issuance will be an interesting discussion point for both emerging market issuers and investors. Despite the volatile world economy, Korean economy is still maintaining its stable pace. Korea's credit rating remains at a healthy AA level. We hope this event will help you understand the current status and the future direction of the Korean economy. We have started the Korean Corporate Global IR in 2011 in Hong Kong to help investors better understand Korean economy and its market. And today marks the 11th year event. Previous events were mostly hosted in Hong Kong and Singapore. However, this year's event is conducted via online in Seoul due to COVID-19 pandemic. Please check your contents of the event through video distribution and YouTube channels. Korean Corporate Global IR is aimed to broaden your understanding of the market and to present new investment opportunities in Korean corporate bonds and securities. Although the history is short, the importance of this meeting is rapidly increasing in the market. We're seeing continued interest in Korean papers and stocks in the global financial market. Despite not being able to meet each one of you face to face, we're delighted to discuss and share market information with the most important persons working in the global capital market. It is our firm belief that this investor relation forum shall remain continued for many years ahead. Now, let me give you a brief introduction on today's agenda. Today's event is organized by the Bell. The Bell was established in 2007 as a subsidiary of Money Today Media Group. The Bell is one of Korea's outstanding news media, specialized in providing various financial information on both domestic and international capital markets. The Bell is the only media in Korea providing comprehensive deal lists and league tables related to main sectors of the capital markets. The Bell also provides information on corporate credit and financial analysis. Currently, it has more than 150 financial institutions as its clients. 6 major Korean security houses are joint arrangers. With growing demand for Korean papers, you will see their names more frequently in the global financial market. We would like to express our gratitude for their great sponsorship extended to this event. The 6 Korean security houses are, firstly, KB Investment and Securities, Korea Investment and Securities, Mirae Asset, NH Investment and Securities, Samsung Securities, and lastly, Shinhan Investment. We also have 3 Korean key issuers today. Firstly, Ministry of Economy and Finance of the Republic of Korea. Next, Export-Import Bank of Korea. And lastly, KT Corporation. I hope the investors will find a good opportunity to interact with government officials from the Ministry of Economy and Finance and top Korean blue chip issuers. Today's event will cover 2 sessions. Session 1 will cover a presentation with 3 Korean issuers. First presentation will cover current outlook for Korea's economic fundamentals from the Ministry of Economy and Finance of the Republic of Korea. Dong-ik Kim, Director of International Finance Division, will lead the presentation. The second presentation will cover business composition and recent years' financial summary from Korea Eximbank. Tae-young Lim, Director of Treasury Group, will lead the presentation. And lastly, the last presentation will cover business and financial overview from KT Corporation. Sung-hoon Ji, Treasurer, Financial Management Office, will lead the presentation. Session 2 will be a panel discussion. The topic will be 2022 Emerging Market Bond Issuance. There are critical issues in the current market, and how these issues could impact developing countries' bond issuance will be an interesting discussion point for both emerging market issuers and investors. We used to have a Q&A after the presentation and panel. However, this event is conducted via online. Therefore, if you have any questions, send it to us and we will be pleased to deliver the answers via email. Finally, Let me introduce myself. I am Sung Kong, currently advisor to the Bell and former professor at Sogang University. Thank you.